This is TMA with the Pidge View. Just before the Man City game, we're looking on the back of a very, very disappointing defeat against West Ham Friday night. So we're coming into this game against second place Man City. In pretty much in turmoil after the news that Nigel Pearson's been sacked. Bit as you will, circumstances, with the arguments with the Potsos. To other rumours floating around. It's not a happy camp at the moment. We did have that renaissance with the 2 wins that has basically put us in the position we are now. So like I said, we are 3 points in the safety zone. So it's really up to us to see if we can sort of mend some of the damage that has been caused over the last few days. I say the last few days, I say the last 2 or 3. The managerial merry-go-round, like I've already said, has gone round once again. So we've got Stacky and Hayden Mullins taking the next 2 games, or shall I say the last 2 games of the season, with Arsenal coming up as well at the weekend, so the final game of the season. But I'm here looking at the Manchester City game. We haven't beaten him in a good few years, and also with on the back of the FA Cup final last May, and also the 8-0 drubbing at the Etihad, which was the second match under Quique Sanchez Flores' reign, which, shall we say, put it politely, did not go to plan. A lot of factors intertwined in that, but we're looking at this with probably fresh eyes, if personally, with Mullins and Stacky. When they took over when Flores actually departed, in all honesty, probably thankfully, because it was a complete disaster, they steadied the ship. The team played a bit more confidence, a bit more freedom, and rather than going for a full-time appointment, I think this is probably the best thing that we could do in the short term, and then we can regroup, wait until shall we say the summer, or the rest of the summer, to employ a permanent manager, obviously with Claude Puel and Jokanovic amongst the front runners for that. The Man City team, are they going to rest anyone for the Champions League game? It's a difficult one. They've come off the back of a disappointing result at Wembley as well against Arsenal, so they'll be licking their wounds. We know that any team they put out is going to be devastating. It is at the Vic. I think the lessons we've got to learn is to really force the issue at the start. Don't go a goal down, because every single game from the restart we've gone a goal down, and certainly one of the teams you don't want to go a goal down against is certainly Man City. They are known for their drubbings, so this is going to be a really tough game. Can we get anything from it? You never know. There's always that chance, be it very slim. We have said on the TMA podcast recently that it's going to be very, very hard to see anything come out of this game. Probably better to get something from Arsenal, point from Arsenal if we're lucky. Man City, I think damage limitation is probably the order of the day. But you never know. There's stranger things that happened in this league. Norwich that are relegated now, they are doomed. They're one of the first teams that are doomed. Like I say, it's between us, Bournemouth and Villa to occupy the last 2 places, and they beat Man City at home. So you never know. It could happen. I think there's a question marks on if Deeney's going to play. I mean, knee injury is persisting. I think personally, a lot of people probably agree with this, that we probably need to rest him for Arsenal. If that's the case, we'll probably bring on Whale back up front with Sarr, and possibly a lot of people, a few people have murmured that shall we give Pereira that shirt for the last 2 games? If he's going to go, then probably give him a decent send-off. Apart from that, I think the defence you're looking at, are we going to start with Maps and Kiko on the flanks again, or is it Messina get introduced back in? I'm probably looking at Messina being introduced back in with Kiko on the right. Cathcart, we're not too sure about. I think Cabs and Dawson will be the back 2 centre-backs, alongside obviously Foster. There is a few murmurings that people suggesting dropping Foster. But I think you will probably be going with Foster. A midfield of you may see Capoue come back now. I mean, like with the player on rest, or so is rumoured with Pearson. We don't know whether or not that is true, but you could see Capoue getting a start back with possibly mainly the same team. I think you'll probably take Cleverly out and put Capoue in. I think he may do that, and possibly Pereira on the left. But we'll wait to see. It's like a lot of people saying it's a free hit against Man City. Let's go out there, play with a bit of confidence, play with a bit of freedom. If we're gonna get tanked, let's just go out there and give it a good go. Let's see what we can get from this. Even if we can, like I say, keep the score down, get a bit of confidence going into the Arsenal game, it's all well and good. We're still obviously relying on other results to go away, but I think if you look at the table, it could actually boil down to everyone losing their games, and then we pretty much stay up. So you never know, guys. Just remember, like, share and subscribe. There'll be some links in the description below to get on Spotify and also the official forum. And I'll see you next time.